this ball to deep right field. Forget about it.
All right, that was not a fun game to watch. I don't think any of you enjoyed watching that. I know I didn't enjoy watching that. That was not fun in the slightest. My name is Greg Bergman. This is the Blue Review, hashtag Blue Review. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at BergmanGreg, at BergmanGreg. I am everywhere right now. Dodger Blue 1958, and go follow them, DodgerBlue.com, to get all your great Dodgers news. I'm also on my own Instagram, on my the at BergmanGreg Instagram live right now on ESPN Los Angeles, Twitter, Periscope, Dodger Blue on Facebook, Dodger Blue 1958 on YouTube, and welcome. And that was awful, just all around awful. And the way that we like to start off these types of things were just to let you guys vent, say whatever it is that you need to say, get it all out. I'm just going to read comments. For the first couple minutes here, I'm just going to read your comments and let it all out. And then we can actually start getting into what happened. Edward Cabasal, Chris Taylor's been clutch and bases loaded. All right, so that just didn't pan out. Okay. Laura Montez, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that because I think that's a curse word, so I'm not going to do that, but it's a bad one in Spanish, so I'm not going to do that. Mike Grow, 3021, Robert Trust on Baez always seems to amaze me. He just always gives up the big hit when it really matters. Hashtag MAGA on YouTube. There will possibly be a third team for a third straight year celebrating on our field. The Derek Quinn, how you feeling about Game 5? We'll get into that in a little bit. Ragnar with a bunch of numbers. I've never seen the Dodgers offense that bad in runners in scoring position all year. The single worst Dodgers performance. Instagram, Julian Geis says Dodgers had many opportunities to score and potentially win the game. Hold on. First of all, you guys are being very calm right now. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Maybe just, we'll see what happens here. Lux is not ready for the playoffs. Brandon Wong, what a terrible game from the pitcher. Julio Cruz, I still have faith. Look at this. There's so many positivity. This is very odd for me. I mean, I'm waiting for everyone to just be so mad. D-Nice13, I'm pissed. There we go. Some were talking about a sweep. Right. I was talking about a sweep. I was 100% wrong. Perez24, fire Rob. Oh, here we go. Fire Robert. No consistency. I don't care if he's been in World Series. He hasn't won. We need a manager who's tough on players, not a nice guy. Why Baez, Suzbay 666. Danny Boy 1911, Luck should not start. Let's see. King Arthur 24, I get the righty-lefty matchup, but why not start Martin and Freeze over 3 rookies? K-Sig H, time for those hitting strategist coaches to earn their paychecks tomorrow and Wednesday. Go Dodgers. Brandon Wong, what a terrible from pitching and hitting. JAH985, loaded bases came up empty. Yep. Ernie Vasquez 14, no way we can beat Houston or New York playing like this. We're a little way ahead of that. Blake Gilmore, I'm sick to my stomach. Me too, Blake. I'm right there with you. Sick to my stomach. Double Dribble 17, who may be the most annoying Twitter person in the history of Twitter, who I went and looked. His last 25 comments have been added at me. Last 25 Double Dribble. Relax. Not that getting to the bullpen was enough. Stupidity of starting Lux, Beatty, and pinch hitter CT3 over Freeze. Ernie Vasquez, 14. I'd rather not make the... that's crazy. Ragnar. Lux, Pollock shouldn't be on the roster next round. Nick Loves, 18. Same story every year. Leave runners on base. Disgusting. Al's acoustic. That Kershaw loss is now magnified. D-Nice, 13. I'm pissed. Yeah, I'm so pissed. Dean Man... 2, are you guys on radio tomorrow? Yes, we probably have a full show tomorrow, actually. Mike Grove, 3021. Pollock came out. Why not Freeze? Jesse Villatoro, keep calm. We won 106. We won 106 for nothing. All right. So, Lorenzen Juan, team is super inconsistent. Lou Atterbury, Pollock can't be counted on. Not now. I agree. I don't want to see Pollock ever. Laura Montes, I can see Belly turning it around. Hopefully. Brandon Wong, I wish we played the Brewers instead of over the Nats. C. Los Angeles says this year I didn't invest myself. Years prepared me for future losses. All right, I mean, I guess that's one way. T. Coda 3, Freeze needs to start. Maybe. Luis Solis, it's going to be probably against Scherzer, so he probably will get up there. Luis Solis, Game 5, Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles Dodgers, Washington Nationals on. Yep, I will be there. I will be at Dodger Stadium for that game. Anthony Diaz Jr., 30. I'm not mad at all. No bats tonight. 2 doubles to start the 3rd and 4th, and no response. Yep, well, here's all right. M. Lepe 23 on Instagram. If Dodgers lose this series, does Dave Roberts get fired? No, he does not. Dodger 35, 22-10. Jock just missed a close base hit to clear the bases. He did. That would have been 6-4 very, very quickly. David Lizarraga. Pollock needs to be benched. He was benched 421. Trustin Bueller. If there's one guy on this pitching staff that I trust in a Game 5, it's Walker Buehler. Just the 3 of us. Are we in trouble? Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of trouble. I don't know how else to say that. You go into Game 5 up against Steven Strasburg, who was fantastic on Friday. Yeah, there's a little bit of trouble. I mean, this is a hell of a matchup, though. All right, one more, and then I'm going to get Ferriseth. Worst case scenario today. That was pretty bad. Mr. CRLS, Rich Hill should be out the rest of the postseason. I mean, he looked good through 2 innings, had a really rough 3rd inning, and couldn't get out of the 3rd inning. 2 innings may have been enough, but obviously you put him out there again for the 3rd inning. It didn't work out, obviously. All right, let's see. Dre09, nothing is easy. It's the playoffs. Come on, guys. Yeah, of course not. A little big trouble. Yes, lots of big trouble. Melancor eats LA, said LOL. Maeda bat better than Pollock bat. Gabe Hernandez won. And I think that's where we'll start off. We will start off with Kenta Maeda, who was pitching very, very well, being pulled from the game because at the 4th inning, they pulled Kenta Maeda going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Was it 4th inning? Now I'm blanking on exactly which inning it was, but you had a chance to have, I think it was the 4th, Kenta Maeda hit for himself or go to Pollock. It was the 5th inning. I remember it was the 5th inning. You had a chance to go with Kenta Maeda pitching for him or hitting for himself in the 5th inning, or you could go to Pollock and in the 5th inning. I'm sorry. Every single at-bat counts. And yes, maybe A.J. Pollock was not the right choice there. I'm not going to even try and defend the fact that A.J. Pollock hit in any single game. The only reason that A.J. Pollock I was okay with it at the time was because A.J. Pollock was in the 5th inning and not the 8th inning. A little bit when you have a 1-1 game, it's not as big of a deal if he's going there. Kenta Maeda, you don't let hit for himself. I'm sorry. They knew that going into that situation. They knew that when Kenta Maeda came into the game, they knew in the 5th inning he was going to be pinch hit for. It was going to happen. There was nothing that was going to happen. You do not let Kenta Maeda pitch for himself or hit for himself, even though it was a situation where he really, really well. I'm not going to say A.J. Pollock was the right choice. Absolutely not the right choice. A.J. Pollock has been god-awful in this series. He is now 0 of 12 with 10 strikeouts. 10 strikeouts in 12 at-bats. A.J. Pollock needs to not be seen in any game whatsoever ever again unless you're out of batters off the bench in the 13th inning because there's nobody left. There are no position players left. He is lost. He is a disaster. He has been god awful. And I don't know why my video is being interrupted over and over and over again. So, no thank you for that. All right. Lakers are only hope for this year. Maybe. West Coast. Kenta can actually hit. Let him go out there and take a hack. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, but look, if he would have been up there hitting for himself, people would have been losing their mind to the fact that a pitcher was hitting for himself in the 5th inning when you need to get runs across. No, it was not the right call. I totally am on the side of Dave Roberts there. Not to put in A.J. Pollock. Maybe Kike Hernandez would have been better there. Since you went to Freeze, you never saw him. Instead of Freeze, using Freeze later on, using Taylor later on, fine. But you don't go Pollock there. Kike Hernandez would have been a better option in that situation. Danny Boy 1911 says, please sit the rookies. Okay.
Again, before the game started, was totally on board with the rookies. I totally get it too. You have a bunch of lefties going up against Max Scherzer, and you have the ability to go. You have that lefty-righty matchup, and that's what you're looking for. That's the situation. You're looking for the lefty-righty matchup. You did not get, and that's what you got there. I understand why they did it. I personally, and we talked about this yesterday after the game 3 win, I would have gone Kike in left field and not Matt Beaty. Left the left-handed bat off of the bench in Matt Beaty. Not playing Kike. I would have played Kike Hernandez out there. Was a much better bat in yesterday's game. I would not have started David Freese. I know a lot of you wanted David Freese instead of Gavin Lux. I kind of liked the idea of Lux in there. It just didn't work. Freese probably would have done better. You had Freese at first and then Muncy in second, and I probably could have been very, very wrong with that. I'll admit that. If I'm incorrect, I will tell you I am incorrect. But this is a situation I was okay with Lux being in there and leaving Muncy at first, because then you have the lefty-righty matchup instead of having the righty-righty matchup with David Freese, and you're putting him into a situation where he is not going to succeed as much. We agreed upon there? Okay, hopefully we can still go there. The idea of what they did with their lineup was not the correct idea. I'm not a fan of it. I would have gone Kike instead of, and Beaty, by the way. And I had this conversation with people on Twitter, and I've had this conversation with people off of Twitter, and there's two different tiers of thought here, right? 5th inning. You have Cody Bellinger hitting a leadoff single and stealing second base. You have Cody Bellinger on second base with 0 outs. Then you have Corey Seager strikes out. Matt Beaty then has 3-0 count. He has a 3-0 count. Do not swing there. Do not swing in that situation. I know it was a good pitch to hit, but that's not the pitch for you to swing, because then you pop up. And you took Scherzer off the hook, and then he looked like all of a sudden he gets that energy going back up, and then he just made Gavin Lux look silly in that next at bat. Right afterwards, Gavin Lux, who actually had a really good at bat later on in the 7th inning, that almost got knocked out to help load the bases for Chris Taylor, even though then Smith got on. So Lux it was a totally different situation if you would have moved up the pitch count. You don't know if you're going to see another pitch like that for Matt Beaty, but at the same time, it's 3-0. Do not swing at that pitch. You are Matt Beaty. You are not Justin Turner or Max Muncy. You are Matt Beaty. Do not swing at that pitch. I don't care what anybody else says. Yes, it was a good pitch to hit. It just was not the right time to do it. Get that pitch count up. Get Max Scherzer out of the game. Make them work. Make him think. Then it'll be 3-1. Maybe the next pitch maybe he misses on the next pitch, and then you get the walk anyway. So many things can happen. I just was not on board with it. It was absolutely the incorrect mood. I hate the idea of swinging on a 3-0 pitch in that situation from a rookie like Matt Beaty. Terrible decision. Completely changed the integrity of the game all over. All of a sudden, Max Scherzer goes nuts. He looks all over again. He looks like a great pitcher that he has been for most of his career, and he is throwing just beautiful pitches, sliders, and off-speed pitches, and using his fastball to location, hitting the edges, hitting the corners. He looked great after that and went on a run of like 7 strikeouts and 8 guys, something along the lines of that. Bad idea, and that's all. It's all momentum. That's how this game works. Wrong place, wrong time. All right, that was my soapbox on Matt Beaty. Let's go back to what you guys want to talk about again, because that's what we're here for. Hot Boy 9006, Kershaw better start. We saw what happened in the last winner-take-all World Series. Don't blow it. Kershaw is not going to start in that game. If you want somebody to start in Game 5, Walker Buehler is the guy to start in Game 5. No matter what you're thinking, Walker Buehler is the right guy. All right? Game 163 last year, lights out. He pitched great in his I think it was in the Milwaukee Brewers series. He pitched a hell of a game in Game 3 of the World Series last year against the Red Sox. The only game that won because he held them into that game. Absolutely, Walker Buehler is the right guy he is a pitcher that could not do a thing off of Buehler in Game 1. One hit ball in 7 innings for Walker Buehler for this Nationals team. If there's anybody you're going to go with, Walker Buehler is the right guy in that situation. Jake with a bunch of numbers after him. Analytics, matchups, such BS, play the best players, play the hitters who actually hit. There's a reason that some of these guys hit when you on the times that you want them. Jock Peterson is one of those examples where if it's a lefty, if Patrick Corbin is in, you do not play him because he can't hit lefties. You want to get the lefty on righty matchup. I would have agreed with you when it came to that left field. Left field is totally different than AJ Pollock was a right-handed bat. Same thing as Matt Beatty. You put the lefty in. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was the right choice. I thought you go Kike there, even though he's a right-handed bat. Another one of those. Dodgers bullpen is really struggling. Dodgers 35, 22, 10. Yeah, the Dodgers bullpen is struggling a little bit, but really, it wasn't terrible. It's really hard to say things like that, but it really wasn't terrible. The bullpen was mostly Pedro Baez giving up a 3-run home run, turning back into Pedro freaking Baez, giving up 3-run home runs. Look, Urias on back-to-back nights, probably not the best situation for those. After he just pitched 2 innings the night before, he did not have his stuff. Granted, fine, Urias blew it completely all by himself, but at the same time, Pedro Baez came in after just tipping his pitches in Game 2, comes in and gives up a 3-run shot to a guy in Ryan Zimmerman who'd been held doing nothing for the entire series, all the way through. And this is also why it's going to be different than what on games that you're winning. If let's say you're going to Friday and the game is and Walker Buehler goes 6-7 innings. Then after that, you're not going to see Pedro Baez. You're not going to see Ross Stripling. You are going to see Kenta Maeda, who pitched really, really well. You'll probably see a starter coming in there too. Most likely, Clayton Kershaw will come in and pitch, who's actually been good in relief appearances. So, again, you're not going to see some of these guys over again. Some of these guys are different types of pitchers. Not going to see them. Hurting, Greg, hurting from some kind of wonder. I totally agree with you. This has been a really, really tough game for me to watch. Bench Seager, he's garbage, rated Rob 24. He did have a double. He had it early on in the game. Has not been great, especially on those off-speed pitches when they're coming into the sliders, coming right at his feet, going to the inside low slider. He is having a tough time catching up to that pitch and even just recognizing it. Let me just get real fast, talk about Chris Taylor and his at-bat with the bases loaded. And when he ended up striking out, he took 2 pitches that were so beautiful that he took them. Unbelievable, because most guys, I don't care who you are not taking that pitch. That was intense control where he threw 2 changeups. Scherzer threw 2 changeups that landed just below the bottom of the zone. Looked like they were coming right down the middle, and they just dropped right below the zone. And he was great about not actually taking those not swinging at that pitch, a really bad pitch. And he got beat on a 96 mile per hour fastball right up over his bat. It was a great pitch by Max Scherzer. Nothing you can say about that. He actually had a really good at bat. Chris Taylor, too bad he struck out. I don't know what else you want me to say about that. Max Scherzer, once he got calm, that was it. It's too bad. Cody in October is a mess. Yeah, cool drama. He's been a little bit tough. I mean, also, I'm not making excuses today. Problem is, Strasburg is on the other side. It's open. Dodgers double dribble. I think I'm going to put you on mute for the Game 5 because it's just too much. Jedi Sparky, why can't our pitchers pitch great in these key situations? Rich Hill over the last 2 years has been the best Dodgers pitcher in the postseason. The best. I don't know how else you want me to put it. He has been the best Dodgers pitcher in these situations. 39 years old, coming off of injuries, only on one leg. He did what he pitched exactly how you want him to for the first 2 innings, just could not find his way out of the 3rd inning when he started walking everybody, and he ended up loading the bases, and only 1 run came across, at least. I mean, Kenta got it down to 1 run, but for the most part, not the best 3rd inning for him. Cool drama. Again, goodbye, Roberts. Roberts is not going anywhere. Roberts, at this point, has made the postseason, and every year he has been the Dodgers manager. He's gone to the NLCS, 2 World Series, and right now he's in the NLDS, 1 game away from another NLCS. He's not going anywhere. Spike 90. Strasburg looks like a perfect matchup against the Chase Happy Dodgers. they were not chase happy in the first 3-4 innings against Scherzer. They had the opportunities against Scherzer early on, and they were not fooled by Scherzer either. It was just they just could not get it done when they needed to get it done, and it was really disappointing. But they were not being fooled. They were not striking out. They were getting bat on ball. They were going to get hits to drop. It just. That Matt Beatty, look, you had a hit, you had a single from Bellinger in the 4th inning. He stole second base. Seager looked bad on that one pitch, and then again you have Matt Beatty 3-0, totally changes everything by him swinging 3-0, popping up and getting Scherzer off the hook. He then looks great against Gavin Lux and looks like Max Scherzer, the guy we've seen over and over again. Just absolutely brutal right now. And I'm sorry that my internet connection is really bad. I'm at the studio, but the internet connection is just terrible. Luis Solis, Walker Buehler, Dodgers, Wednesday, Washington. Well, we just talked about that. Brian Ojeda, upgrade that internet speed. Greg's stream is lagging. It's not me, man. I do what I got here at the station. When I'm at home, everything's great. The station gives me all of this lagging speed. I don't know why it's so bad, but I'm doing what I can here. I'm at the mercy of my internet. I don't know what you want me to tell you. You'd think at a station, I'm in the middle, I'm sitting in the studio in a station, and the Wi-Fi for me is being terrible. I don't understand how that works out. I'm at ESPN freaking Los Angeles, and I know I'm on their stream, so thank you very much for having me. But how am I having bad internet right now? Sorry, it's upset. I'm going to take a little breath. We're going to calm down for a second. I'm very upset about that game. It made me very, very angry to watch that game, to lose in that situation. So many things going the Nationals' way, and it's games of inches. That one, you had Trey Turner hit a ball to the outfield that Cody Bellinger on 99% of plays would have made the catch in center field. The wind stops it, drops it in a little bit earlier, and he misplays it. He slips on the way back, and that ball goes in for a double. Same exact thing happens with Max Muncy. He has a shot to hit a home run off of Sean Doolittle. Thing's gone. That's gone. Wind, bring it all back. Everything went the Nationals' way, and they won the game. Gabe Hernandez, Dodgers managing your internet connection too, essentially. Yeah, the stream is better on Instagram. It's a clean stream on Instagram, which I don't know why, but apparently it's a very clean stream on Instagram. ESPN LA, yep. Rich Hill is out. Yep, he's done for that. Brandon Wong, do you think Hill would be better in the pen? Yeah, I do think he'd be better in the pen. You give him 1-2 innings, and yeah, he'll be way, way better in that situation. Jedi Sparky, our pitchers need to be great in tough games. I would hope that they would be, and I think that Walker Buehler, if anybody is going to be great in Game 5 of the NLDS, is going to be Walker Buehler. That's the guy I trust most. No matter what happens in Game 5, he's the guy I want out there. He's the guy I believe in that can go 7 or 8 innings and take down the Washington Nationals and take us into the NLCS. There is not one other pitcher I would want from before the postseason or in the middle of the postseason. I want Walker Buehler in a game-deciding game. 100%. Let's see. Nori Kishihara says, bad outcome overall. Let's go home and win at home. Go Dodgers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Really muting because you can't. All right, double dribble. I'm not muting anybody, but for that one game, it just. Go look at your feed. Go look at your feed, man. It's too much. All right. I'm skipping over your comments for the rest of the show. This is what's happening. I don't even care. That you can call me petty. You can call me whatever you want. I'm skipping over the comments for the rest of the show. Today is just not the day. It's just not. Sorry, buddy. I appreciate you being here, but I can't do it. California, that's a great name. Hello from San Francisco. What's up, California? Thanks for coming on. This is lagging so hard, Jake. I'm so sorry that it's lagging hard. My internet connection is whatever the station internet gives me. I hope that it's not so bad. I am at the studio, Brandon Wong. I am in the middle of ESPN LA studio, and I am not seeing. Whatever the situation is what the situation is, and I'm really, really sorry that it's not working out well. And it's something that I'm just going to do it from home from now on because I can't deal with this internet connection if they're going to want me to do it here. I was told to do it at the studio. If the studio's not working, I can't do it here. It's just not okay. Let's see. Janet, stay off. Drink some Lagavulin, Greg. Man, absolutely. Janet, stay off. If I could have my Lagavulin at Dodger Stadium in Game 5, I absolutely would, just in case. Just in case. And you know what? I might go find a bar that has it, and I'm going to have a cup ready for me at Dodger Stadium, just in case. Either it's going to be a celebratory drink of Lagavulin, or it's going to be an absolutely hate your life drink of Lagavulin. So, no. Brian David Ojeda, I'm getting deja vu fears in the 2015 NLDS. Same situation going into Game 5 at home with our best pitcher. You could, but if the same thing, that's the right guy. Greg, do you have a Twitch? Sports from Coast to do, but I stopped using Twitch because nobody was going on it, to be quite frank. There was like a guy that came on every once in a while, so I just decided to stay away from that. Blue Label better than Lagavulin. Gabe Hernandez, that is an absolute travesty. It is wrong. I am sorry, but you're incorrect. Lagavulin is the best Scotch, period. Blue Label is very, very good. It's also very, very expensive. And no, Lagavulin is way, way better, way smokier, much, much better. Only Pickle Rick. Oh boy, what did Pickle Rick do now? Barbecue Pork Skin. Fans from Taiwan. What's up, Barbecue Pork Skin? Appreciate you. We got this. We're going to figure Strasburg out, and Bueller will be dominant. Thank you for the positivity, Barbecue Pork Skin. That's what I'm looking for. Heath Wade, we still got this. I love it. I also said Kenta should have gone longer. Again, Kenta was coming out at that point, at that time. He was only in for an inning and a third. He knew that they were going to take him out. He was not going to hit for himself. Now, we can discuss the idea of having AJ pinch hitting for Kenta Maeda and not using somebody like Kike Hernandez in that situation, or David Freese, or Chris Taylor there, and just not using Pollock, period. That would have made a little bit more sense. Using David Freese there, or Kike, Chris Taylor, whoever you use there, better decision than using AJ Pollock. AJ Pollock, bad hitter, not looking good. 0 for 12, 10 strikeouts. I don't want to see him again. By the way, 10 strikeouts is an absolute travesty in one playoff series. It is a Dodger record, by the way. Most strikeouts in a single series in Dodgers history. I'm not talking about the LA Dodgers. I'm talking about the Brooklyn Dodgers and the LA Dodgers. You can go all the way back to the Brooklyn Bridegrooms for all I care, and you're still not getting anybody that can had 10 strikeouts in 12 at-bats in the postseason. Just a disaster. Joe Cool, but it was only Oscar Walker will get us there. No pitcher I'd rather have for an elimination game, absolutely. But it was only a 1-1 game at the time. Joe Cool, yeah, I'm not sure what that's about, but it's the same thing. You do not let him hit for himself. Every at bat matters, and in that at bat, especially against Scherzer, you do not go with Kenta Maeda there. You go with somebody else. We need to walk against Strasburg. The Dodgers swung at a lot of outside pitches. They need to get at least 5 pitches per at-bat. What do you think? Absolutely. That has been the recipe for success game in and game out. There was only one inning that Max Scherzer had over 20 pitches, and that was the 7th inning, and that's when they loaded the bases. Everything else was 17 or less. 17 or less. So he was mowing through guys. And again, it's not because they were, a lot of that was not him missing his spots. A lot of it was he was hitting the edges really, really well. Let's see. I got Noclo. Okay, so what happens if this team gets knocked out? If this team gets knocked out, it's going to be an absolute travesty. It's going to be a disaster. I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be really angry tomorrow. I'm going to have to calm it down because I'm sitting in the middle of Dodger Stadium, right outside the press box. But I'm going to be angry. It's going to be tough because this is a 106-win team, the best Dodger team I've ever seen, period. End of story, best Dodger team I've ever seen. If they go out in the first round, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. If I have to, I would tell you this, I will not watch another baseball game this year. I will not watch another playoff game. That's it. I'll be done. I'll be out. It's just, I'm going straight to, my mind will go directly to basketball, and that's the only thing I'll care about. Baseball will be dead to me for that series, for this year. Right back at it next year. Joel Tenna says, shout out to Rich Hill, dodgy at best coming into the game and gave us 3 innings with only 1 earned run, held it down. Rich Hill equals chingon. Say it, Greg. Really, it's not a bad word in Spanish. Hello. Is it really? I said it anyway, but I don't think it's a bad, I think it is a bad word, but we'll see about that. Chase Falk. You got me messed up with the chingon. It's not. It's actually badass. You know what? Because I have the Rojo chingon shirt that's for Justin Turner. So that would have been so it's okay. We can say that. Robert's gone if Dodgers lose. Chase Falk, absolutely not. He just signed a new 3-year deal, I believe. No, he's not going anywhere. Enoch Lokes says, I'm not sure if that's the right spelling, but there needs to be some sort of repercussions on getting knocked out this early. It's not over yet. Still one more game with Walker Buehler on the mound. It's not over. Official notice, Joe Maddon and Friedman possible reunion? No, absolutely not. Joe Maddon does not even believe in analytics. He will not go there. You're not getting rid of anybody in the staff. Stop it. Samuel Sande, why aren't the Dodgers using a DH like the Astros and Yankees? Oh, okay, Samuel, that's because the DH is only in the American League. There are two different leagues. There's the National League and the American League. There is no DH in the National League, only in the American League, except for in the World Series when the American League and the National League play in an AL ballpark, then there is a DH. There is no DH when it comes to the National League, Samuel. Skipping over you. Dan Dean Man 2. When are you going to buy your Angels jersey for next year? Never. I will never, ever be an Angel fan in my lifetime. Sam Cohen. Was Hill over Maeda a bad choice? Didn't make sense to me. No. Rich Hill was on the postseason roster to pitch Game 4. He was going to pitch Game 4. He was only going to go no more than 60 pitches, 4 innings. So you were hoping that he was, wouldn't matter, he was only going to go that amount. You were hoping that he could get through 3-4 innings with no runs. It didn't pan out. You have to go to another. Go to your bullpen. The bullpen was being fine with Maeda. Urias was apparently the wrong decision there. Maybe you should have gone with somebody like Kershaw there. I don't know. That's a tough choice. But at the same time, what are you going to do? Why aren't the Dodgers using... Oh, we already did that one. When are you going to... I'm never going to do that. Clay Kitchen. Seems our hitters miss the same off-speed pitches in the dirt night after night. Dodgers in 5. The off-speed pitches are very, very tough pitches. I need to explain something when it comes to some of these pitchers. Steven Strasburg, before the series started, Patrick Corbin, Steven Strasburg, and Max Scherzer were the 3 best pitchers you were probably going to see, or were going to see, in the National League. And getting through all 3 of them was going to be a very, very tall task. I believed that you could get to them, and if you're with patient at bats, and being the Dodgers that we've seen all year long, apparently that's not how it's been at the moment. This is just, they have both pitched tremendously in this postseason. Steven Strasburg he confuses you. He makes you think that he's going to go with this 96-mile-an-hour fastball, and then he comes back with a curveball that looks like, or an off-speed pitch, a slider, or whatever it happens to be, that's a cutter, whatever, that are coming in right at you, and then they just move off to the side, or they just drop out of the zone. It's a very, very tough pitch to hit. That's why guys like Mariano Rivera and Kenley Jansen and, amazing pitchers like Verlander and Steven Strasburg and Max Scherzer are such great pitchers, because they can keep you balanced and get you guessing, and they don't get hit up very much. I thought the Dodgers could get to him. Honestly thought they could get 3-4 runs off of Scherzer. Almost did in that 7th inning. You almost had a bases clearing double from Jock Peterson that landed inches away, and it just didn't fall. John Cho says, still figuring out Pollock for Puig deal. Puig was heart and soul. All right, I was waiting for this conversation. Let me explain something about Yasiel Puig. Yasiel Puig was not a good teammate to a lot of the guys there with the Dodgers. He was a bad clubhouse presence. And when we say he's a bad clubhouse presence, he does get hits in the postseason. I mean, look, granted, he does, but he has a bad clubhouse presence. They probably don't get to where they are. They probably don't have 106 wins. This team is such a better overall team without Puig. Pollock, I had much higher hopes from Pollock. I understand the difference with what you're thinking of. He has been a lefty killer in his career, AJ Pollock, and he just has not been anything good whatsoever in this series, and that's a problem. I'm really sorry about the stream. I know it's freezing. I wish I had better internet here. It's kind of ridiculous to me. Braces and dodges. Janice Day off. Would you sit Lux on Wednesday and have Muncy at second? Kings fan 1967. You're facing another righty, so it would make sense to go with Lux. However, no. I think they're going to go with a little bit. They're going to go with more of the guys that they trust. You're probably going to see David Freese at first and Muncy at second. You're probably going to see Russell Martin catching because Will Smith didn't really do much in this game. I'm assuming they're going to go to those guys in Kingdom. Jedi's Parky says Instagram is working way better. If you're looking for a better stream, it's at Bergman Greg on Instagram, because I don't know what's going on with my stupid stream. Sorry for the anger. It's just a little annoying, and I haven't even put this up all the entire show. So that's very cool too. Kings fan 1967. Would you sit? Oh wait, we already said yes. I would. Chase Falk. Would you want Roberts gone if they lose? Chase, no, I do not want Roberts gone. Roberts is not out on the field. Roberts is not missing pitches when they have bases loaded and one out. Roberts is not the guy swinging at 3-0. Yes, he gives the green light, but just because you have the green light to Matt Beatty doesn't mean that he has to swing at 3-0. I get it. There's so many things that go on. Look, this is the best staff the Dodgers have had in years. Who else? Name me, if you want Roberts gone, name me somebody else, and don't say Joe Madden, and don't say Mike Scioscia. Those are silly names. Stop it. Who do you want instead? Because that's a much bigger story. Masanori Kishihara. Don't mind the haters. Good job, Greg. I bleed blue. Go Bueller and Dodgers. That's what I like to hear, Masanori. Eric Nakama says, there is no excuses, really. This team can't really win a World Series like this. Look, if the Dodgers can't on this team, they're going to have difficult time in the World Series, but they're not even there yet. This is why I say, let's get through one series at a time. If you can win on Wednesday, look what's happening with the Braves and the Cardinals. Both of those teams are in a Game 5 as well, and they're bad. Like, their bullpen sucks. Their bullpens are both awful. Both of them, not just one. Both bullpens are terrible. You're still going to be, you can get to all of these bullpens. It's just the starting pitching. You got to be able to have these patient at bats against the starting pitching. And geez, what is wrong with my internet? I'm so sorry. Really, I'm very sorry. Greg, Cards or Braves, Sports Coast to Coast. I think you're going to end up seeing the Braves, but I would kind of want to see the Cards. Carlos Martinez is a terrible closer, but they got better pitching. Flaherty's great. Adam Wainwright just owns the Dodgers. I don't know. They scare the hell out of me. Just even seeing them in the postseason, period. Hollywood Kitsch. We keep swinging and missing the same type of off-speed pitches down and in the dirt, it seems. Blue bats, including Pollock, heat up, and Dodgers in 5. That's what I'm hoping for. We will not see Pollock in 5. You will not see him. Let's see. I got Lucas Pindoca. Hey, Dodgers fan here from Brazil. That's awesome. What's up from Brazil? I'm really mad about this loss, but I still think we got this. Look, you gotta believe until the final out, bottom of the 9th. Even if there's 2 outs, they can still come back. They've done it all year long. I'm not giving up until there is nothing left. I know you call me a Dodgers apologist, and I'm all of this. This is only because I believe it. I'm telling you the truth about things that I actually believe. I believe the things that I'm saying to you. And wow, this is taking a really long time on some of these things, so I'm sorry. Jermaine Armenta, they need to rip a page out of Freese's and Russell Martin's book to chip shot the ball into no man's land. The ball will come naturally, however, scoring position is going to be a problem if they can't bring them home with an RBI single or double. They have a big mission on Wednesday, and that is to get on base on every at-bat. Abso-freaking-lutely. 100% that is the right call. Yes, just get on base, move station to station, get bat on ball and put it in play. It's not about the home run. The ball will fly a little bit better here at Dodger Stadium, but it's still not going to, you still have to just move batters along. Long innings, getting the guys to keep going around and around and around, and getting pitchers like Steven Strasburg out of games early. It's about patience. It's about getting the bat on ball. Choke up a little bit if you have to. Just hit a single. Just hit a double. Do not be swinging for the fences on every single at bat, and that's the reason why Cody Bellinger has some problems. Max Muncy, you can do it because he's actually hitting home runs. Gabe Hernandez, Strasburg fatigues is the only thing we can hope for. Absolutely. Hollywood Kitsch, a little old school small ball is what we need. Agreed. Ballistus, tough loss for a ball that goes just foul and a batter strikes out with the bases loaded. Best lineup at home for Game 5, and nobody's going to celebrate on Dodger Field. That's what I'm hoping for. I've seen it 2 years in a row. I don't want to see it for year in a row. I'm going to be at this game. I don't want to walk home upset. I did it after Game 7 in 2017. I don't want to do it again. Ricky, why haven't they been playing the vets? They haven't been playing the vets because the vets are 36, 37 years old, and most of the time that's not the guys that you want coming in to hit in these situations. They have a very young team, and teams that you want to be able to do that. So no, they're probably going to see more vets in Game 5. That would have to be my guess here. Look, I'm not in the Dodger front office. You're not in the Dodger front office. There's a lot of things that we all agree upon, and this is one of those that you're probably going to see Freese in Game 5 because you have to trust him. He's like 4 for his last 4. It's insane. Let's see, Chase Falk, Joe Girardi. No, not Girardi. He's the reason that he got kicked out of New York was because of the fact that he didn't believe in analytics. Period. He was bad. They went with Aaron Boone, he has never managed anything his entire career. He has never been a manager, ever. I'm talking about high school ball, in single A, double A, triple A, anything. He has never done any type of management whatsoever. And they gave him the job because he just gets it and does the analytics. Whatever the front office says, he is a puppet to the front office. And Joe Girardi would not be that guy. So Joe Girardi, again, not going to get there. Dodger Rebel, guys, relax. The boys will get it done at home. Nobody said beating the three-headed monster was going to be easy. No, you're right. They're going to win at home. Let's just keep saying it. Let's everybody. I want you to type it in. Type it in here to make yourself feel better. The Dodgers are going to win. I'm going to write it on here. Can I type a message on here? I'm going to type a message on here. Dodgers are going to win on Wednesday. There. And I'm putting it in there. There you go. From Restream. Dodgers are going to win on Wednesday. Dodgers are going to win on Wednesday. I put it in there for you. Everybody, type it in. Dodgers are going to win on Wednesday. Dodger Blue got... Oh, that was actually for me. So it's all on there. Go. Type it in. Let's all put that into the universe. Dodgers going to win on Wednesday. Is that helping at all? Is it helping anybody? No? It's not really helping me either, but we'll just say it is. Dodgers winning at home from D-Nice. Thank you. We are going to win Game 5. Jedi Sparky. Yes. Joe Cool, 1967. The Dodgers are going to win. Yes. Brandell, 87. We are going to win. Yeah. Here we go. Keep going. Bonding, 88. We're going to win. I love it. Love it. Keep going. Dodgers are going to win. Canvas of Imagination. Thank you. Just type it into existence. Type it into existence. Justin Clark. What is their love affair with Baez? Baez is a disaster. He's tipping his two. I don't know how you go back to him there and give up a freaking 3-run home run. I said I would never say anything bad about Baez again because I knew this was going to happen. I knew at some point he was going to burn me and give up a 3-run home run in the playoffs when it really mattered, and he freaking did it again. You really think we're winning LGL 3? Yes, damn right I think we're winning on Wednesday. We're winning on Wednesday. We are winning on Wednesday. We are winning on Wednesday. We are secreting it. We are secreting it. We are whatever you want to say, Jedi Sparky. We're putting it into the universe. It's going to happen. If they don't win on Wednesday, I'm going to blame you for my relapse from Knox Locks. Everybody blames me anyway. I get blamed for everything. Look, I'm just telling you how I feel. You tell me how you feel, and that's just the situation that we are in. I wonder if is the feed okay on Periscope right now? Because I have really bad. Yeah, there's not a lot of people in there. It's looks like it's not so bad. It kind of looks like it's moving, but whatever it's going to be. The stream is just a disaster today. All right, Joe Cool 1967. What's your feelings about the shift on defense? All right, so here's the thing about the shift on defense for me. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I think it's a waste. However, do whatever the hell you want. Put your guys in whatever defensive positioning that you feel is best for your team. I don't think it should be outlawed. I don't think it's whatever it is. The shift, I hate it. Look, people talk about how you need more runs scored in baseball. People talk about how you need to have a game more fun to get the younger crowd and all that stuff. Guess what the shift does? The shift takes away all fun. It takes away guys that hit. Look, just hit the other way is the way that I look at it, but it takes away so much of the fun. I think that's kind of more of the issue with the shift than it is actually putting the guys wherever they belong on defense. It's your defense. It's wherever you feel like playing, guys. You're leaving a whole left side of the field open, or you're leaving the whole right side of the field. has the whole right side of the field open as well. Either way, whichever one you want to go with, it's completely wide open, depending on if you're right-handed or left-handed. Go the other way. Bunt the other way. Do whatever you got to do. But it's the defense is allowed to go. You put them wherever the hell you want. That's totally choice. How often do you see just outfielders move to the left or move to the right because they know where guys are going to hit? The shift is just the exact same thing to a larger extent where you're like, look, if the guy keeps keeps pulling up the right side, I'm just going to put a guy there and I'm going to get an out. So it makes sense. I think it just takes away from the fun of the game and the hits and the keeping guys moving around. That's the only thing. That's the only my reason for it. That's an interesting way to put it, sports from coast to coast. Walker sucks at sucking. It's one place to put it. Let's see. They're going to home. Cisco rocks. Thank you. That's what I like to hear. I believe in this team. The Dodger will win. Yes. Here we go. Dodgers are going to win. Oh, double dribble. You got me. But hey, I like it. There you go. See, if you keep giving me comments like that, then I'll be okay. None of your reverse jinx nonsense. I believe in this team. The Dodgers will win. Jermaine Armenta. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Like, please. What the F? It's Joey 2 times. Yes. I don't like it, but it's analytics. We can't have it both ways, right? Jedi Sparky? Absolutely. I mean, look, if we're going to have a conversation about the shift, I don't really know what to tell you. It's not. Gabriel, got to turn off the Family Guy, Greg. It's distracting me from my anger. It's on TBS because that's where the Dodger game was. There you go. Now maybe we just watch Family Guy together. Here, let's just watch Family. This is a good episode. It's Peter and Joe. That's a good one. Strasburg is going to lose. Kike, please. Dude, I wanted him with bases loaded. It's Joey 2 times. I mean, look, you can go backwards in time. You can go backwards in time and say whatever you want. All right, and by the way, so Mr. Keith LA, very choppy. I'm just using the internet that I got, and I don't. There's nothing else I can do about it. I'd have to stop everything and start all over, and I'm not. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry that it's choppy. I'm going to have to apologize to Dodger Blue 1958 for my stream being bad. I'm using the internet that they give me. Hopefully it's better at Dodger Stadium, but really it wasn't all that great when I was there either. So hopefully we can kind of make it a little bit better. So again, sorry, Keith LA. This is not what I'm looking for. But think about it this way. Maybe this is that it should be for today. After a loss like that. Michaela Paraga says, speak things into existence. Dodgers win no matter what. Yes, I love it. Alonzo 21-21. Strasburg will have 12 Ks in game 5, 7 innings. I'm sorry you feel that way. All right, let's see what we got here. Dodger Rebel. Dodgers are going to win on Wednesday. Dodgers are going to win on Wednesday. Let's give it one more time, even though you didn't write it. Dodgers are going to win on Wednesday. So it's Joey 2 times. I get it. It's like recognize the mistakes. How can we make better decisions going forward? Sure. It's just because, look, sports and life are one and the same, man. That's just how it is. Hollywood Kitsch. Buehler will want to dominate Strasburg on Wednesday, and his emotions will be at an all-time high. May see that four-seamer hit triple digits. Dodgers win. Hashtag Dodgers win on Wednesday. Yes. Let's get that hashtag going today, huh? How about hashtag Dodgers win on Wednesday? Get it up on Twitter. Get it everywhere. I want to see hashtag Dodgers win on Wednesday. Get it out there. Hashtag Dodgers win on Wednesday. There. Bam. I'm typing away at the same time as talking to you guys. Luca Z Spinduka. Lucas Z Spinduka. Like, that's an interesting one. Buehler going to throw a gem next game. Kersh will look great, and boys will break out on offense. That's what we are hoping for. Hashtag Dodgers win on Wednesday. Sports from coast to coast. I like it. The shift cost us the double play, which eventually led to the first run for the Nats. Yep, pretty much, because they were able to go up the right side instead of that's what happens. Kike, laugh, LOL, sorry. Dude, have you talked to ESPN about my show yet? No, Joey 2 times. I have not talked to anybody about your show. I'm trying to get my own. Not really. I'm actually really happy with the show that I'm on. So, let's see. It's down to one game. That's it. This is winner take all. This is Dodger Rebel getting Dodgers. Hashtag Dodger win on Wednesday. I like it. Gabe Hernandez won. Great. Buehler better hit a homer every time because his pitching shouldn't be the issue. No, everybody needs to. Look, get on base. Miguel Perez says, Hike, Taylor, Freeze, Martin over Lux, Beatty, Smith. Rookie swinging for the fences. Beatty, actually, look, Smith and Lux took huge walks in the 7th innings. They had bases loaded with one out. Did everything you asked for. Got to bases loaded with 1 out, and you couldn't get it done. Appreciate you, Joey, 2 times. Any predictions for Game 5, Brandell87? Dodgers win. I want to keep doing these. I don't want it to end. I want to keep going. I want to keep talking to you guys. I want to go all the way through the World Series. I don't want this to end on Wednesday. That's not how I want things to go. All right, let's see. I got my prediction, a few drinks before the game for me. Oh, Serrano 22. What are you drinking, Oh, Serrano? Because maybe I'll join you, especially at Dodger Stadium. Come see me at Dodger Stadium. If anybody's at Game 5, come see me at Dodger Stadium. Hit me up on Twitter. DM me. DMs are open. Come hang out. I'll go find a spot to just like hang out for a little bit. Jedi Sparky, what's your thoughts on Kersh out of the pen? Worries me a bit. No, actually, if that's kind of the spot where you want Kershaw to be, you want him in the coming out of the pen. He's probably the best situation to be coming out of the pen for him. You want Walker Buehler going 6-7 innings, then you want to go Kershaw, maybe even for 2, or you want to like this is the time that you want to go with your starters. You want to have them come out of the pen because you want them to be. It's a game winner take all. All hands on deck. If Hyun-Jin Ryu needs to come out of the bed off the bench, he's not going to be able to, but he should because everybody should be ready. Oh, Serrano 22, tequila. Ah, good for you, man. What kind of tequila? You got the good tequila? You got like the Casamigos, or what are you going to do? Best lineup for Game 5. Go, Cisco Rocks. It's going to be up against right-handed Scherzer, Strasburg, so you're going to have basically the same type of lineup. I'm going to go with the same basic situation here where I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go Jock leading off. I'm going to switch it up a little bit and move guys down. I'm going to go Freeze 2. I'm going to go Turner 3, Belly 4, Muncy 5. I'm going to throw Kike into left at 6. I'm going to say, let's see, who am I missing here? Right field. I already got right field. I already got center field. I got first base. I got second base. I got short. Oh, Seager will go 7th, and then Martin will go 8th. We got it? Got it? All right, I hope that was right. Esteban Vena, no. Vena, yeah. Robert Sucks, fire the bum already? No, absolutely not. He's not going anywhere. So I'm going to repeat that over so it's much easier to understand. It's going to be, we're going to go Jock, Freeze, Turner, Bellinger, Muncy. That was 5 was Muncy, Seager. Who am I missing here? Seager. I did it again. Now I'm frozen again. Oh no. Seager was 6. I'm blanking out again on here. Kike 7. Martin 8. There we go. That's what we did. I missed Kike. Kershaw has been lights out in relief in the past. Walker for 6 and Kershaw for 3. Yep, that's probably gonna be. If you can go Walker 7 or 8, that's even better. Hill batting cleanup. You're welcome. Yeah, he's pretty funny. S-her-er. I don't know what that is. Freeze has been more clutch than Pollock, and I hope to see him in the lineup because Pollock is an out waiting to happen. Pollock is not going to be in this lineup. Absolutely not. I'll lose my freaking mind. I know I keep saying freaking, but I will lose my mind if Pollock is in this lineup. No chance in hell he's in that lineup. Let's see. LOL, yeah, you might be very, very, very behind there. Seal Stossel, not so much a question, well, maybe. Who else is getting sick of seeing beat LA? I would like to see the Dodgers put this to rest. I mean, look, at least there is that chant. That just means that people are scared of Los Angeles. So, no, I'm not sick of it. Have at it. Do whatever you got to do there. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me anyway. Dodgers are going to win on Wednesday. Thank you, Mr. Keith L.A. God, you're so far behind. It's totally my fault, too. Joking, of course. What did you say here? Pollock batting cleanup. Yes, of course you're joking. Scherzer out of the pen will be too fatigued. No, he's not going to come out of the pen, but Corbin will, and Corbin was bad. Just absolutely bad coming out of there. So, but everybody's all hands on deck, both teams. You're going to see everybody that they need to come out. I will blank S if Pollock is the hero of the game. Man, that'd be unbelievable. This has to be our year. Gus 08029. I hope so. Let's see. We've got a whole bunch of other things there. God, I'm losing so much because of this stupid internet, and I'm really, really sorry about that. I wish it was better. You really think Scherzer wouldn't come out? I think if they need him, he'll be there. He'll absolutely be there. And by the way, thank you, Jedi Sparky. Los Angeles versus the world. That's what we're doing here. Bleed Los, by the way, to get these. Bleed Los. But yes, it's the truth. Los Angeles versus the world. And it's too bad that we have to deal with this kind of nonsense. Put all your money on the Dodgers. I don't bet on my teams, and thank God, I probably would have bet on them this year, and that would have been an absolute disaster. So, all right, it looks like I just have a couple of minutes left, and then I'm going to get out of here. So, give me one more question from each spot, and then I'm gonna head on home because it's 8 o'clock, and I am ready to be home at a decent time for once in my life. And also, the stream sucks, so I'm gonna just go ahead and kind of call it a night. All right, let's see. I got C. Camelo 1. Chris Camelo, what's up, man? Should Urias have pitched the 5th? No. Urias should not have pitched the 5th. He was coming off two innings the night before. I know he didn't have very many pitches, but he still should not have pitched in the 5th inning, and he shot. And then once you saw him starting to get hit, that's when you take him out of the game. It was not working out. Is Mason going to Game 5? Miguel Perez, yes, he is. I believe so, at least. I wouldn't see why not, but I believe he is going to be there, and so will I. Lucas Spinduka, I hope Gonsolin get in the roster and Baez goes out. No, there has to be an injury for Gonsolin to get in there. I would have gone with Strip or May. I thought it was going to be Stripling. Stripling gave up a run himself. May was actually pretty good, but I honestly thought you go with the guys that were pitching really well the night before. I don't think thought it was the right idea, but it was. Janice Day off. Dave Martinez is hesitant to use his bullpen. Absolutely not. Yes, he is. You're absolutely right, Janet. That's why he's going to bigger people. He's going to the guys he trusts. And that's the right way to pitch. That's the right way to go about it. I am bleeding Dodger blue right now. Melody Johnson Baez. Yes. Blaz. Yes, so am I. Jedi Sparky, great. Thanks, Greg. Always listen to Mason Ireland. Enjoy it much. Good. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hollywood Kitch, Dodgers win on Wednesday. Great job as always from Orlando. Thank you very much, Hollywood Kitch. All right. Remember, hashtag Dodgers will win on Wednesday. Dodgers win on Wednesday. Dodgers win on Wednesday. Put it into the universe. Speak it into existence. Whatever you got to do. Put it hashtag Dodgers win on Wednesday and get it going. Get it big. Get it moving. Hopefully we can do something with that. All right. I'm out of here. I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday from Dodger Stadium. I'll be sitting outside the press box, hopefully in a fantastic mood. We'll see what happens, but I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much for being on the Blue Review. Thank you to Dodger Blue. Go to DodgerBlue.com for all the great Dodger covers that they put out there. It's the best place to get Dodger coverage, period. Thank you to ESPN Los Angeles for allowing me to be on their stream, even though the internet has been just god-awful. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I'm out of here. See ya.